what's up, you guys? I'm Cullum Costello. Thank you so much for tuning into the channel. Today we're going to talk about a stock called Momentus. Momentus is a space infrastructure company. It's actually the first one to be publicly traded on the market. Right now they're in special purpose acquisition under ticker symbol SRAC. So if you're new to the channel and you want to learn some ways to make your money start working for you, then hit that subscribe button down below. Now let's take a look at Momentus and see if it's one you want to put down on your watch list. Momentus is the first company to offer the infrastructure services necessary to enable enterprise and human existence to flourish in space.
No way! That's great!
We are striving to meet the needs of our customers by offering the most affordable last-mile satellite and cargo delivery, payload hosting, and in-orbit servicing options. Our technological breakthroughs paired with recent disruptions in the launch industry unlock business opportunities in space of a previously unimaginable magnitude. The market opportunity is massive, with the space economy projected to be worth trillions in the near term. At Momentus, we are helping to usher in the next industrial revolution in space. Let's look at some of Momentus's partners and their customers, and maybe you'll recognize some of the names in there. We look next to key partners. You see SPACEX Ride Partnership, Made in Space Robotics, and RBC Global Ground Station. Some big names next to the customers are Lockheed Martin, and I think you might have heard of NASA. In my opinion, we got a longer term investment on this one, as this one's still young. I mean, space, this is pretty crazy stuff, but they've provided a timeline we can look at, and we'll see where their head's at on this one. Also, I'd like to hear from all you guys. I love hearing from you, so let me know what you think in the comment section down below, and I'll get back to you. Momentus has provided us with a roadmap of forward looking from 2025 to 2035. It says manufacturing and assembly. We aim to be able to provide a full range of infrastructure services in microgravity and deep vacuum, which will open the door to infinite manufacturing possibilities. And possibly large next-generation structures will continue to pave new paths for even greater human development in space. We move on to 2030. It says data processing and space solar. Energy generated by space solar power stations in low Earth orbit will power gigantic space-based data processing centers. Inevitably, massive amounts of energy produced in geosynchronous orbit could be beamed safely to Earth using microwaves and giant retinas in Earth's deserts. And we move to 2035, and we're looking at asteroid and moon mining. The abundance of water in asteroids, on the moon, and Mars, and the ease of extraction and storage secure water as the first viable extraterrestrially mined resource. Iron and nickel exist in abundance in space and make great construction materials, as well as regolith for radiation shielding for permanent human habitats. Precious and rare metals with enormously large concentrations in some types of asteroids will equally contribute to the industries of the future. You can see here a little bit of a diagram about what they do with their transfer vehicle and how they transfer the satellites. And it separates from the rocket. The transfer vehicle deorbits and refuels and returns to initial orbit for reuse. So Momentus makes access to space significantly more affordable by combining rideshare launch with low-cost last-mile delivery through the hub and spoke model of space. Arriving in space atop large reusable rockets like the Falcon 9, our transfer vehicles will carry customers' satellites to very specific, custom orbits. After final drop-off, our vehicles are expendable, but will be reusable in the future. Let's take a look at the transaction review between Stable Road Acquisition Company and Momentus. Here's their transaction overview. We see the offering size there under transaction highlights. It says Stable Road is a publicly listed special purpose acquisition company with $173 million cash held in trust. Raised $175 million in PIPE commitments, or private investment through public equity is PIPE, including $10 million from Stable Road before transaction announcement. Next to valuation, we see their valued enterprise value of $1.2 billion with well-capitalized balance sheet implies an attractive valuation versus peers averages 80% discount to relative value. Their capital structure post-transaction, Momentus will have $310 million in cash to enhance operations, growth, and path to profitability. No additional capital needs expected prior to achieving profitability. Ownership is 75% existing Momentus shareholders, which makes it a low float. So this could be volatile and move up and down quickly because there's not a lot of shares out there. And you see 14% SPAC and founder shares and 12% PIPE investors. Like I said before, private investment through public equity. So what do you think? You think Momentus will be going to the moon? Pun intended. Leave me a comment in the comment section down below. If you stayed to the end of the video, I thank you very much. I'm Cullum Costello. If you haven't joined the family yet, then hit that subscribe button, tap that thumbs up, and go out and get money.